Conflict of interest. A conflict of interest occurs when a person is in a position of influence and can use that influence for personal gain. It is a situation that has the potential to undermine the impartiality of a person because there is a possible clash between a person's self-interest and professional or public interests. Conflicts of interest are most common when a person is engaged in duties associated with public service. Nepotism is favoritism based upon relationships rather than abilities. Perceived conflicts of interest or nepotism can be as damaging as an actual conflict of interest. Appearance is important in ensuring to all that the process was fair. Conflicts of interest arise regularly in a professional's position. What's important for the professional to understand is how to recognize and handle a professional conflict of interest. The first step is disclosing the conflict. Disclosure means admitting to all parties that I, as a professional, may have a personal stake in the matter. Disclosure does not mean I have done anything wrong, only that I have a personal interest, or I could have a financial gain as a result of participation in the activity. Principle 4.05 of the ACM/IEEE Software Engineering Code of Ethics states, software engineers shall disclose to all parties those conflicts of interest that cannot reasonably be avoided or escaped. The next step for the professional is disqualification. Once the potential conflict of interest has been disclosed, the professional should disqualify herself from participation. Principle 4.06 states software engineers shall refuse to participate as members or advisors in a private, governmental, or professional body concerned with software-related issues in which they, their employees, or their clients have undisclosed potential conflicts of interest. So it's important to recognize that it is likely we will all be involved in a situation where either a perceived or real conflict of interest exists. It doesn't mean we've done anything wrong as a professional. The key is how we handle it. Disclosing that a potential conflict of interest and disqualifying ourselves from that conflict, whether real or perceived, is instrumental in avoiding conflicts of interest.